And we've got the Seahawks towering wide receiver. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Seahawks and the Patriots on Thursday night primetime.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Brennan Gordon alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Throwing Jones. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now Jones. His throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones looking middle, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Mills on 1st down. This is Hillman with it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
He finds Hillman. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mills to the air again. This will be caught inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mills. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there for New England. 45 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. But he's got his target, Harris. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris. 35 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Mills again. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mills. Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. It's caught on the right side. Williams. The 40. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Mills to throw it.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Carl.
This one fielded at the 5.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
22 yards there, a first down.
A first down throw for Mills.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there, 47 yards.
And the Seahawks have retaken the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Trucks over him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here's Jones from the gun on third down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Now that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And returning to the field here, Hunter Henry. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Mills. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st down, Mills. And his throw is incomplete.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and he's going to go down again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So we've reached halftime. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Take it in at the 3. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw is Mills. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. Williams brings it in. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Williams, his second touchdown of the night. And the Pats get a bit closer. Marr on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Mills now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, here's Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They hand this off to Harris. Shifts by him. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Mills. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damian Harris and the Patriot offense ready to take over again.
He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And quickly they get to the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 21 yards away.
And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. Now Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, that's caught by Myers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Jones.
It's Myers again with another catch.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Harris. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Harris trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris punching it in from a yard away.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Personal foul.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now...
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Mills on first down.
That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long.
Touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now out come the Patriots.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
Now Jones on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Jones.
Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Jones on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And they will take over first and 10. And the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
And the Patriots have it.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Offside, defense.
What's the deal, y'all? And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. On the ground, it's Harris. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Marr able to put this one through, and that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And the drive starts with a completion, left side. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Try to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Warner. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. And it won't be a pick 6, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Mills, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about it.
I'm the best, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up,